When it's this good, there's no saying no. I want you so, I'm ready to go.
Hey guys, Willie James here from Dreamhouse Music, and in today's video I'm going to do a quick tutorial of Chaka Khan's Through the Fire. In my last video I did an intro that I did to it, but I didn't really go through the song, so I'm going to go through the song, the main parts, more from a beginner, intermediate type of level, because it's important to understand what you're doing, right? Not just to copy YouTube tutorial videos, although they're helpful and they've helped me. Yeah, I want to go from a understanding what's going on perspective, right? It's important to do that when you learn songs, right? Understand what you're doing. Yes, learn the music, but understand what you're doing. We call that theory and stuff. All right, so let's jump in. Before we do, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and do all the YouTube stuff to help us grow. Appreciate it. So I was at a friend's wedding. He asked me to play, and so we did the song. So I'm just gonna go through that video. We did the first half of the song, and then I'll go through the vamp of the song later on. So let's just cue it up.
Through the fire, to the limit, to the wall, for a chance to be with you. How gladly risk it all, right down to the wall, even through the fire. In your eyes and I can see love so dangerously. You're not trusting your heart to anyone. You tell me you're gonna play it smart. Before we start, but I believe that we've only just begun. When it's this good, there's no saying no. I want you so, I'm ready to go. Through the fire, to the limits, to the wall, from a chance to be with you. I'm gonna risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come one day, for a chance at loving you. I'm going all away, right down to the wire, even through the flood, even through the flood.
Okay, so yeah, that's the gist of the song. That's the first part. There's another vamp and stuff, but let's describe this. So we're in A flat, all right? So you got to know the key that you're in, and as I say in all my videos, know the diatonic chords built on the major scale, right? That's the basis of building scales, those diatonic chords. So what's going on at the beginning? Well, we're on the 1, and the first chord is A flat. Well, it's an A flat major 9. Okay, but it's voiced like this. Okay, that's just an E flat over A flat chord. Because if you look at the A flat major 9, right, you have an E flat chord on the top 3 notes. So you just invert them, and then you keep the A flat and the E on the bottom, right? So the person who wrote this for Chaka, they know their theory, right? They created a nice, and so it just goes back and forth, da, 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 from the E flat to the A flat, right? So That's the rhythm. Okay, so it's like a 1, 3, 4 progression. Okay, so 3, 4. So even when you're on the D flat, you're doing that pattern into the D flat chord, right? It's a D flat major, right? So 3, 4. Okay, very simple. And then there's a passing chord that goes to the 5 chord. It passes on the B to the E flat, B as in Bob to the E flat, and it's just a B flat major 7th, but voiced like this. So B flat major 7th, right? B flat major 7th. Okay, on the top you got an E flat minor chord, so you just invert it like so. Okay, all right, you got to know how to manipulate your chords, right? And then it slides nicely into that D flat over E flat chord. Right, and this is a sus chord, right? E flat sus chord, right? Because we got the E flat, here's the 4th, which is a sus 4. We got the flat 7, which is dominant 7, and then we got the 9, right? I call this the 4 over 5 chord because if we're in A flat, E flat is 5, and the D flat chord is the 4 chord in A flat. So it goes. Right? Go slow. Okay, and it's back into that A flat major 7 chord, right? So, but it's voiced like this. Okay, A flat major 7, like so. But you take the 4 notes, 4 top notes, which is a C minor 7th, do inversions, and you get a nice chord like that. Okay, I look in your eyes. It's a 1-3 progression. That's the A flat. It's the A flat chord, A flat major 9. Look in your eyes. Now what the heck is this? It's a C dominant, right? On the bottom we got C, E, and F flat. Okay, and then we got the 3 up here, but this time we have a sharp 5 because if we're in the key of C, G is 5 and it's sharp 5, and then we also got a flat 9. Alright, so you gotta know how to manipulate your chords. So basically it's almost like a D flat minor over C dominant. Very nice chord. So I look in your eye. Right, that's a basic way of playing it. Or you could do da 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 da. Or you could do this. No, I like this better. Da, 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 da. Right? And then, so it's a 1, 3. I look in the So it's a 1, 3, 6. I look in da 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 da. Right, what is this? Well, it's an F minor chord. Okay, and it's an F minor 9. Okay, F minor 9 basically. So but I play like this, like E flat major over F. You can make it bigger by spreading it out in your left hand. If you can reach F, C, and A flat, that's just F minor. Okay, and we got the E flat. All right, the bigger chord is this, right, in a root position, right? It's just a F minor 7, F minor 9, and then F 11, right? Or we would say F minor 11, which is just a like E flat major over F minor if you put them together. Okay, so I look in da 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 da. Pardon my singing, I know it's terrible, but or I voice it like this. So E flat, then the F minor. Or you could go like this too. Or you could go like this. Same chord, I'm just doing different voicings. Da, 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 da. right? And then
and I can see
there's 6.
love so dangerously.
So love dangerously. There's your 2-5-1 circle of fifths, right? So we're in A flat, so that's a 5-1-4 progression. Okay, these are the passing, the 5, the 1, and we land on the 4. And the chord on the 5, right? It's like a F sharp or G flat major 7th over E flat, right? And then now you're gonna drop the D flat to a C. Okay, by the way, this chord is E flat minor 9. Okay, and then when we go to the A flat in the bass, that D flat drops to a C, so it makes it now an A flat dominant chord. So A flat dominant 7. We got the 9, we got the 3, and then we got the 13th. Okay, or you just say A flat 13. So it's this chord, the E flat chord, right? Right. That's a 5-1-4-4-4, right? And that's just on the 4. That's a D flat major 9th. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Let's put it together. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Okay. And then
You're not trusting your heart to anyone.
right?
You're dangerously.
There's the 4.
You're not trusting your heart to anyone.
And so and you're trusting your heart to anyone. Alright, so da, 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 da. And then it goes da, 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 da. Okay, let's put it all together though for context, right? Like, here we go. 1 to the 3 to the 6. 5-1-4. 3-6-2-5, right? So 3-6-2-5. Okay, that's just an E flat over C, which is a C minor 7, right? C minor 7th, but voiced like so. And then it goes da da or da da. That's an A flat over F or F minor 7th, yeah. So da da, and then we got the D flat over B flat, which is just a B flat minor 7th, but you can invert the first 3 notes, which is just a D flat chord, D flat major. So 3-6-2, right? 2 is B flat, and B flat minor 7th to anyone. Okay, E flat 9 sus4. Alright, or it's a 4 over 5 chord, which is D flat over E flat. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go to the top. 1, 3, right? 6. I'm calling progressions. 5-1-4. 3-6-2-5. Right? Now I'm doing various movements with the chords. It don't have to be exact. I want to show the basic chord movements. You could always listen to the original track, the Chaka Khan track, and get the exact movements and stuff, right? But I just want to go from an understanding perspective, right? Understanding the chords, right? Not just copying, right? Like, so we know the chords, and then we could, once we know the theory, we can expand and play around, right? And do nice things. What? Right? Step at a time. So now here's the second part of the first verse. 1, it just repeats. 3, right? 6, 5, 1, 4. 3, 6, 2, 5. Here we go. Woo! I love that. When whoever produced for Chaka Khan, man. The chord is basically I heard this, and for me it's like a E major 7th, right? But I put the major 7th on the bottom, so I get a nice cluster chord like that. And then the line is da 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 da. Right? It looks like it's using the E notes in the E major scale, right? So we got C sharp, B, E, F sharp, E, right? And it's all right. There's a rhythmic pattern, right? Bum 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 bum, right? C sharp, B, E, F sharp, E, bum 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 bum, right? And I do octaves, bum, right? Da 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 da. It's kind of like the E pentatonic, right? Right? So okay, and then it goes to the 1 chord, which is just an A flat major 9. Sorry, yeah, I messed that up. So 1, 6, 5, 2, 2, 1. Da 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 da. Right, so alright, so I'm going from this chord in my right hand to this chord, which is a C minor. Well, C minor 7, but it's really an A flat. The root note is A flat, so it's an A flat major 9, right? So and it repeats again. And then to the E flat 9 sus4 chord, right? Which is the 4 over 5 chord. But you can play it as big as you want. It's just a D flat over E flat, right? It's a gospel chord, you know? Right? It's just a chord in music, but gospel uses it a lot. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Woo! Right? Very easy, right? To the 5. Let's do the chorus. So to the 5, it's just a 6. It's an F minor chord. Very simple. You could play the line, or sorry, the chords with the melody through the 5, which is a F minor, E flat major to F minor. In the next inversion, through the 5, it's following the melody, right? F, G, A flat, through the 5. Now, obviously, you can hear the bass player is doing a lot of rhythmic stuff, the bass and the drummer. But as a pianist, that's what I did. Da, 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 da. Right? So it's a 6 to the 5 to the limb. That's a 2. Right? B flat minor 7th. Voice like this. Right? That's just a D flat over B flat. To the 5 to the limit to the wall. Ooh, I love this song. Anyway, F minor. So 6 to the 2 wall, which is just a 7 chord. Right? That's just an E flat major chord, right? But on the 7, G is 7 of A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 over 7. It's just an E flat chord, but you're using the 3, which is G, as the bottom. But I like to play the sus2, which is the F, E flat, sus2. This is the 2, 3, and the 5. So I play like this. But then I invert it, right? So to the 5, to the limit, to the 1. So I'll play like this. I'll open up with my right hand and play a bigger version. B flat, E flat, B flat is just the E flat chord. But I voice it like this, nice and open. And then I put the F in my thumb too. So you get this nice chord. The basic chord is this, right? It's an E flat, sus2. You can invert it, right? Right? But you play like this, very nice. To the fire, to the limits, to the wall. Okay? Hopefully you got that. I do this. Da 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 da, right? Da 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 da. Right, I'm using chords to create melody, right? Alright? For a while. For a chance to for a chance to be with you. I do a 2 chord, B flat minor, following the melody. Be with you. That's a B flat minor to a flat major. B flat minor to a flat major. For a chance to be with you. Or you could do be with you. You could do that too. Cluster chord. A flat, add the G there for cluster. For a chance, whoa, for a chance to be with you, right? For a chance to be with you. And it goes 3, 4. The 3 is just a C minor 7. Remember, but you voice the E flat on top like so. There's the E flat, triad, voice it like so. Alright, let's play that for context. 3, 4, right there. 3, 4. You could do this. Actually, it's better to go to voice it like that. 3, 4. The 4 is this is just a D flat major 7th, but you take the top 3 notes, which is F minor, and voice it like so. So it flows, right? Fire the window to the wall for a chance to be with you. I'll gladly risk, it all. Ooh, that chord on the all. It's just a B flat over G, which is a G minor 7th. Oh, okay. You can open up, play like this. Context. I'm even lost. 5, 6, 2, 7. Right back to the one for a chance to. Ba ba. Here's a 7. Da. That's the. It's a B flat over G, and then I do this chord. I do it all the time. So nice. It's a C dominant chord. Alright, C, E flat, B flat. And then we got the flat 9, because D is the 9, flat it, G is the 5, flat it, so that's a flat 5. So flat 9, flat 5. And then we got the dominant 7, which is the B flat. So it's like a G flat triad over a C dominant. To the fire, to the window, to the wall, trying to be with you. I'll gladly risk it all. It's the 7 chord. Here's my chord. Right? Ooh. I could spend all day in this chord. Anyway, 7 to the 3, 7-3 progression, by the way. You could use that in other songs in A flat, like I showed in the last video. Anyways, 5 to the window, to the wall. Fast forward, a chance to be with you. 3, 4. Here's the 7 to the 3. And you can resolve this flat 5 to a 5, and it just makes it a dominant chord, C dominant. To the 5, it just repeats to the 5. Now the second time around in the chorus, here's a 7 to the 5. Okay, so there's a push there. 6, 5, 2. To the fire, 6, 5, 2. What are those chords? It's just F minor, E flat, major, and then There's the B flat minor 7, but I add the 9, B flat minor 9, because B flat minor 7th, here's the 9. But I voice this chord on top, which is a D flat major 7th, up top like so, make it clustered. It's just a D flat over B flat, but you can add that C, make it nice and crunchy. To the fire, to the fire, to the da, 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 da. There's that E flat chord, right? It just repeats. Back to the top. Right? So that I already went over this, right? But like, so to the 5, second time in the chorus, to the 5 6 5 2, right, to the 7, da 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 da, 3 4 7, right down to the Y, which is just a 4 chord, which is D flat, right? D flat major 7th, and then there's that E flat sus chord, sus 9 chord. So D flat over E flat, even to the 5. Right? Right, and then the original track, it goes back into that groove, which I already showed, right? So it just repeats. There's the beginning. Oh, that through the test of time. Remember this whole groove I did at the beginning. Right? But she changes it up a little bit. Right? I'll play it along. Here we go. Through the test of time. And it goes back to the chorus. To the fire. Right? So through the test of time. Right, 3 6. That's the C minor 7th. Was like so to the F minor. That's a 2 chord B flat minor 7, C minor 7, D major 7th to the E flats, sus 9. Okay, so looks like she's at the end here. Alright, this is the very last chorus where she goes high. Right down to the Y4. Even to the 5. Even to the 5. That's the bass line that I heard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it sounds like a F minor. It's a F minor 9. That's what it sounds like. Well, that's more than F minor. That's an F minor 11, right? So, or it's like a A flat major 7th over F, which is just a F minor 9, right? Alright. To the 2, which is that B flat minor 7. So do 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 do. Right now, the bass player. Right, the bass player is kind of like. Or you could just, as a keyboard player, if you had a bass player, you could just hold it like this. As basics, right? Just hold the chords. That's what I would do, right? I'm playing just variations of this F minor 11th chord, right? So I'll play in my right hand almost like a C minor 7th on top, and I'll do a cluster with the A flat and the G. But I know my bass player is doing that F, right? Da, 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 da. You could do that. Or if you have something more creative you want to do. Here we go. 6 to the 2. It's just that groove, right? Do, 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 do. It's just a 6 to the 2 to the 6. Or even simple as this, right? I'm doing a D flat sus2 over B flat, right, instead of the regular D flat major. Da, 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 da. And it just fades out, right? So that's the whole song. So hopefully this helped in some way, shape, or form with this Chaka Khan song. Again, this was just a basics. I didn't do the exact every chord. But you could do that, right? You can go through what I used to do. I used to go break the song up, right, into each and every chord and just learn every voicing exactly the same, right, if you want to do that. But for this video, I just wanted to go over the basics, the foundational stuff, kind of understand the chords. So drop a comment. Let me know if this was helpful. Peace. Want to learn how to play even more gospel chords without theory overwhelm? Simply download the Top 7 Beginner Gospel Chords PDF by clicking the link in the description. You'll learn about the top 7 must-know gospel chords and how to use them in gospel songs you already know. Again, to get access, hit that link below, and I'll see you on the inside.